Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday, usually at 7, to show you a fun new project. It's 5:30 here, I think. My computer says it's 4:30, so I think it's 4:30 in Arizona, but I think it's 5:30 here. So, just to kind of fill you in, I kind of have to keep moving because the sun is in my way, but it is absolutely gorgeous here. Yesterday was so stinking cold and rainy. We really pretty much stayed inside. Well, I did. Bo realized we had a flat tire, so he took that into town and got that fixed, and I stayed in the toy hauler crafting. And then once the sun kind of came up a little bit, we decided to go out for a razor ride. And as we were driving home, a deer leaped out of the woods right in front of our toy or right in front of the razor. It was pretty spectacular. We did not hit it. Everything was fine, but it was pretty spectacular. And then today we went on a 76-mile razor ride. It was so much fun, so beautiful. The wildlife here is spectacular. So many turkeys. It was just like herds, gaggles, gangs. I don't know what they're called, but the turkeys were absolutely phenomenal. We left about 9 o'clock this morning. I packed us a lunch and we ate lunch in the woods. And Bo actually needed a haircut. So I brought all of the stuff with me and gave him a haircut while we were in the woods. Yeah, kind of quite redneck, but it worked. And we had a great day. And now we put chili on. We have a tripod cast iron that sits over the campfire. So we just put some chili on. So we'll have that for dinner. So I just thought I would pop on and do a quick card for you guys since it is Thursday. And even though I'm not home, I am still dedicated to come to you guys Tuesdays and Thursdays when I can. Okay. Oh, that's bright. Let's point you over and let's get crafting. Well, hold on. It worked a second ago. There it is. Well, that's not it. Let's unplug it again. Let's see if this is going to work. Maybe I'll just be showing you guys the cute card that I made. It literally worked a minute ago when I flipped it over, and now it is not wanting to. Huh, I don't know. This is weird. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's the work surface. Perfect. I'm just going to just triple check and make sure we are live. I think we are, but if you're just logging on, say hi so I know you're here. And we'll see if it pops up on my iPad. Who knows? We're just going to go with it. My computer still says we're live, so I am just going to go with it. So this is the cute card we're going to be making. I know the coloring is a little off, but this is, uh, I literally should have brought all of the, oh, I do. I did bring Highland Heather, fresh freesia. So our card base is fresh freesia, even though it is a little hard to see. And then this layering piece is Highland Heather, and I used the blends to color in the little bubbles as well. A little bit different of a card than normal Halloween colors, and I know the colors are not super fun with this lighting, but you know what? We're still going to go with it. And it's kind of the same measurements that I did on Tuesday's live. So I have my piece of fresh freesia, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. I think I'm losing a little bit of sun. So we're just going to fold this. And when you don't have your bone folder, you can grab your ink pad and give that a good crease. This is what you do when you're camping. You work with what you have. And then I have a piece of smoky slate that I ran through the embossing machine. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. I'm so happy you joined. I ran this through the embossing machine. It is smoky slate, even though it doesn't really look like it. And going to ink this or put some adhesive on the back of it. And we're going to set this down. I know I'm kind of all over the place on when I can go live. I am just trying to not fit it in because it is definitely a priority. But I just don't know when the sun's going to go down and when dinner is going to be ready. So I helped Bo get dinner on, and now he helped me set up to do the live. So this is a piece of our basic white, and it is 3 inches by 4 inches. And I'm just going to ink up my cauldron with my memento and stamp this right at the bottom. And I usually don't sit down when I craft, and I'm sitting at the picnic table. So we are going to, hopefully all of this is going to be straight. So there's that. And then let's ink up the bubbles. So Tuesday when I did my live, I did it closer to the little cabin here, but they have a gazebo that we tried to do it under the gazebo on Tuesday, but there wasn't any power to the gazebo. So earlier today, I went over there and asked if it would be okay if they did have power over there, if we could turn it on. So the I forget the name of the campsite we're on. Anyway, I did put it in the comments. Huge shout out to them for working with me. I walked in, they're like, it's the Facebook Live lady. So they have worked really, really well with me. So light smoky slate. My blender pen is almost dried out. So we are going to color really fast. I did bring all of my blends, but I know I've been saying this for months that I need to go through and just throw away the ones that are almost dried out. And I just haven't done it. It takes time, and we need more time in our day or more days in our week. I don't know which one I'd rather have, but I can't get everything I want to get done in the time that I am allotted. So I'm just coloring this with the light smoky slate, and then I have the dark smoky slate. I'm just going to go in and do a little bit of highlighting. It kind of just gives a little extra oomph to your projects. But these two cards that I'm making on my Facebook Live, I am going to leave it with the staff up front because they have been so good to me on letting me use their property for my Facebook Lives. Mystic Hills, that's the name of it, Mystic Hills. So huge shout out to them. They have been amazing to us. I know you're gonna hear this. My ink is almost dried out. I'm actually surprised that I got both of these colored because I'm pushing really hard, and you are not supposed to push hard with these blender pens. Okay, so there's the lights, and now I'm going to come in with the dark. My dark is actually really juicy. So you can literally see I'm hardly putting any pressure, and I'm going to color the center. And I'm excited to use this for St. Patrick's Day also. You can fill it with some gold coins. Even though it's probably not going to carry over, I still am doing a project, even though it's not even close to St. Patrick's Day. So if you need a fun cauldron that you can use for both holidays, definitely get this. But I am a Halloween type of girl. I love Halloween. I don't like scary Halloween stuff, and I kind of will dress up if I have a party to go to, but just normal. But I just love decorating. I love getting all of my fun trucks down, and now that Lucas is old enough, he probably will start playing with my trucks. So I'm just taking the dark and I'm highlighting all of these extra little pieces. There we go. And then I want to come up here and do the top of the cauldron. There we go. It's hard to color and talk. Okay, that one is done. So now so if you want to know the real reason why I picked Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia, It's because those were the colors that were on top of my pile of markers. So that's why we got these colors. And you know what? I think it's totally okay. Use what you have. If you don't have the specific colors that I'm using all the time, use what you have. I always say perfect is what you make it. And we are making these cards perfect. When the girls came over and put their Halloween kit together, Peyton said something, and I told her to read the sign that was behind me, and it says, perfect is what you make it, and she just laughed. She was like, only you would have that sign in your craft room, and I do. Okay, so there's that one, and let's fill in the pieces, the other little bubbles. But I think this would be cute to do in the Hocus Pocus colors too. So we leave this campsite tomorrow and we go into Billings, Montana to do, I think it's the Custard Battlefields. I think that's what we're doing in Billings. And then we're in Billings till Sunday, and then we're going to go on the border of Idaho to do Yellowstone. We'll be there Sunday through Thursday, and then we're going to Utah on Friday, and I'm going to tour the Stampin' Up facility, and then we're going to go to the Pink Sand Dunes once we're done with that, and finish our trip at the Pink Sand Dunes. So we are definitely making the most out of this amazing trip. Okay. So there's that all colored. I know the sun is starting to peek through, and I should have went ahead and colored the little bird while I had everything out, but he's tiny, so he's not going to take long to color. And the longer that I do my Facebook Live, the less I have to help with cooking. So maybe we will just be on all night long until dinner is done. Actually, I don't mind cooking. I don't do much of it at home. Bo does 99% of it. So I don't mind helping when we're camping. Okay, so I did the entire bird in light smoky slate. And again, I'm going to come in and just highlight some of his feather pieces. Just quickly brushing. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this. There we go. And then I have my pumpkin pie for his nose. Oops, gonna have to use the other ends. For his beak and his toes. And then all we have to do is put this card together and we're done. There we go. So let's glue our cauldron to our Highland Heather. I'm going to flip this over, grab some dimensionals, and I'm going to have to put the backings in the pocket of my jacket because my leggings don't have pockets. So, oh, you know what? I actually brought a bucket this time. I can put them in my bucket next to me. Perfect. And I kind of did mine sideways. Things don't always have to be straight. And I'm going to grab a little mini dimensional and just put it right on his bottom of his feet. And then I'm going to grab some glue and put on the top of his head. And he's going to kind of hang, well, oh, it was supposed to go on his tail. Hold on. There we go. Now put glue on his feet. I knew I did something. There we go. So there's that. And then the one last thing is a little sentiment. Now on Tuesday's live, I just used half of the sentiments, but this one I'm going to use the whole thing. So I'm going to ink it up in Memento, stamp it, and yes, I know you guys are probably going to harpoon me, but I'm going to quickly fussy cut. Literally, the squirrels have been so fun to watch too. We don't have squirrels back home. I think the wildlife is what I'm most excited about. On our drive today, we saw so many turkeys. And I think we took our binoculars, and I think I counted 14 turkeys that were in the little tribe or gaggle or gang, whatever you want to call them. So put a couple mini dimensionals on here. And put this on our card, and then I will show you what it looks like. Let's put the glue back, and there you go. I know it's kind of spare of the moment doing lives, and thank you for joining. And I don't think the color of the table helps with the coloring of the cards, but I do promise you they are super fun and super cute and definitely duplicatable. So let's point you back up so you can see the beautiful view behind me. Bo did say he was going to come up and dance behind the camera, and I was like, yeah, I don't think, as funny as that would be, there would be no way you would do it. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Next time you see me on Tuesday, we will be in Idaho, the border into Yellowstone. So hopefully we have service. Hopefully everything goes without any glitches, and I will be able to see you guys on Tuesday. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out. And I did send an email this morning that my vacation special is still going on. I've had quite a few take advantage of it already. So thank you everybody for doing that. But if you still need that glow in the dark paper that was from last catalog, every $50 you order, it's kind of like a celebration. Every $50 you order, I will send you a pack of that paper for free. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will see everybody on Tuesday, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, I will definitely be in touch. Have a great evening, friends. Bye bye.